Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab you a libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola from the west side. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Let me pour my beverage. Tonight I'm gonna have me a little ginger ale. No need to not be sober. But anyway, let me come on camera. Okay, so yeah, I'm having some issues with the backdrop. Let me see how do I do this. I don't know. Let me scoot, sir. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put my green screen up, like literally, so that this comes out better. Anyway, let me turn this down. Looking crazy. I can see it's bleeding. All right, so let me see. Well, hold on. Let me see. Let me go off camera and come on without the green screen. Let's see how that works. I'll be right back. Let me stop the screen. How that works. All right, let me see if that works, John. Okay, yeah, so kind of so you can see the lights above me. Still looks kind of crazy. Let me go turn this other light off. Yeah, good thing, you know, I don't be posting no outdated pictures of myself and anything. And, you know, when I stood up, you know, it's the same person that y'all see when I put out pictures and tapes. And I know I'm being messy, but I am. So I haven't been on for a few days, but I have been present because I've been putting out content. I put out some content. The content I put out yesterday was about an autistic woman who, first let me shout out my sister in real life, because my sister sent me the story in regards to Alicia Thompson, who is the first woman with autism to open up a beauty bar, and she opened it up in the Atlanta area, open 7 days a week. So I posted that yesterday, and found her on Instagram. I just, put that out. What else did I put out? Let's see. I put out some spoken word on my other channel, on the Purple Diva Den, and I also put that same spoken word on TikTok, minus the music, because TikTok isn't having the music. And do you know that the spoken word sometimes on TikTok got almost 1,200 views? And I don't even think I've busted 20 on here, because I've been gone for so freaking long. But I did that, and then I posted another spoken word on there called For Cocoa Butterflies Like Me. That's a poem that I posted on this channel, and I did an edited version of it, stripped all the music out, and then just did the poem. And that has already got like 90 views or something. Hey, Mahogany. It's crazy how the views are over there for the same content that I have on YouTube. So, and I checked. Well, actually, I kind of did a little searching around, and apparently there's not a lot of spoken word on TikTok. It's kind of just like an open niche. So we're going to be putting some of our spoken word over on TikTok. And I'm going to do a couple of those little dance challenges. Maybe I'll go viral. Shoot. All those other people who are in my age range. Hey, Miss Mahogany. Maybe I'll do the one that's the one that's to Cuff by Beyonce, and then the other one is the one that all of these people are doing, like duets with that girl to that R. Kelly song, something leg, shaky legs, or shaking legs. I don't know. Because I've kind of like tried to block it. Even though his music was still good and I loved it, I just kind of tried to block, him out. But that one little part of that song, it's all over TikTok, so it's kind of hard to, it's kind of hard to get that one out of my head now. Let's see what you guys are saying. So, on to talking about some of the trending topics first. So, people are thinking, because of some, I guess, recent responses, that maybe Tia Mowry and her husband are not going to get a divorce, that maybe they're going to reconcile. And a lot of people don't understand what's going on, like why they why she filed for a divorce. And here's my personal opinion. I think that she did not follow the golden rule. The golden rule, and this is something that mamas tell their daughters. It's it's not even a racial thing. It's just a mama to daughter thing. Always marry the person who loves you more than you love them. And I think that she loves her husband more than he loves her. And she lost herself in that, and she felt, I don't know, that she needed to get away from that in order to be who she is, or to be herself. And I know, here's what I'll say. I know from, personal experience that you can lose yourself in a relationship, even if it's not a marriage. But y'all know I have been married. My reasons for divorce were not what hers are. Y'all all know that there was DV involved. My son is really, the last time I was on here, he was tripping. I don't know what the issue is. But see, at least tonight, stuff is, not active. I know everything looks, I think this is the like no background, but it looks like hazy. And I know my camera's not hazy, but I think it's because of that light that's up there. And y'all can kind of see, let me see, which way do I have it? Oh, I have it so that you guys can kind of see the bookshelf with my Delta stuff up there. The little bit of paraphernalia that I have out where people can see is, yeah, there you go. It's a little sign that y'all probably can't see that says Delta Sigma Theta, and then behind it is a paddle from my undergrad days. And on the back of that paddle is the name of one of the lines that I made. But anyway, so back to Tia Mowry. That's my thoughts. I don't get any he was out there cheating on her. I know we like to think that that's the only reason that people get divorces, but sometimes that's not what it is. Sometimes somebody might feel unappreciated in a marriage, may feel like they are, that it's not what they thought it was. Because if you look at the things that she put out there when she said an illusion, that leads you to think that maybe they had different ideas, or she thought that her marriage was something that it wasn't. If you understand what I'm saying. And now we're hearing all this stuff about how they've, gone to, marriage counseling and, all of that. And I don't know if they were ever equally yoked when it comes to the marriage. Now, because I don't know if they did the same thing that her sister and her husband did, didn't do anything until they got married, because didn't she and didn't Tia and Corey live together before they were actually married? Let me look that up. But some people are thinking that they might not be getting a divorce because she is, they're both indicating that they still love each other. You can still love somebody and be in love with someone and not want to be in a relationship with them anymore because the relationship is not working. Let me see. Let me see. Not judging because, clearly some people live together before they get married. I'm just wondering if they did. I don't know. Maybe they didn't. Doesn't say. I don't know. But they were together for almost 23 years. And I just feel that it's some other things. I mean, they're both in their 40s. And ironically, that's around the time I got my divorce right before I turned 40. Because I did not want to go into my 40s still married to that man. I didn't. And she's 44? Going into her 45th evolution around, the earth. She's got all of this stuff popping stuff going for her, got her own businesses, all this stuff going on. And he's finally really legitimately, getting a bona fide, blowing up in the industry. And she files for divorce. So to me, that tells me that there's something else going on, that she don't feel like she can be herself in this marriage. It's interesting. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, I know they had sex once, is what we understand. Tamara did, and then when they got back together, it was completely celibate. But what I'm saying is that with Tia and Corey, I don't think that they had those kind of dynamics in their relationship. I just don't think so. I'm sorry, you guys. Was I rude? Hi, Uppity. Hi, Miss Mahogany. Hi, Bree. Y'all know how I get. I'm so sorry. But that's my take on the Tia Mowry thing. I don't think they're gonna get back together because, and here's the other thing. I don't think that this was a last minute decision. I think
that there were some things that were going on, and they just came to a head. Because here's one of the things that women will do. My cousin did this, and if there's something that you really have an issue with in the marriage, generally we're communicators, so we're going to say something. And we're going to say something. We're not, if you're not the type of nagging woman, you're not going to nag about it. You're just going to say something. We'll see what happens. Then you're going to say something again. And you're going to do this for a while. And then you're going to stop talking. And then you're just going to be done. Because there was something that my cousin's first husband was doing. Well, was he first? No, actually, he was her second husband. My family. Well, he was her second husband, but the first marriage got annulled. We'll just say that. Her first marriage got annulled because nutcase. But, her second marriage, that's who she had her children with. And there was something in regards to, dealing with the finances that, my cousin had issues with. My cousin's degree is in finance, and she worked in the financial industry. And that's what she was working in at that time. Now she's a real estate agent, which is what I'm going to be doing along with insurance. But she said something to him over years, okay? And then she just filed for a divorce. That's what I did too. I didn't threaten to get a divorce. I just filed for the effing divorce. And maybe my ex-husband felt like he was being blindsided, but no, because I didn't file for a divorce right away. I waited 18 months for this person, to see if they could get it together, see if, and I was still afraid of them. So I said, let me just go on and do this. I didn't say anything. And this is what I had always said to them. I said, when and if I ever file for divorce, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to file. That's what my cousin did. And that's really how women, that's generally how we do. We don't say nothing. And you generally don't see it coming. Or maybe you do. But I think that there was something that was going on. Maybe she didn't feel like he was being supportive of things that she was doing, and she was being 100% supportive of him. I don't know. But I think it was something along the lines that she wasn't getting what she wanted out of the marriage anymore. And love was not enough. Let me look. Oh, Kenya, I am so sorry. Yeah. Doesn't like the emojis. Sorry, Kenya. I can see your comments, though. Nightbot. Chill out, Nightbot. So, moving right along. Now I'm going to shout out to Jovi on this one, because I wasn't really paying attention to Neil's ass. He was over here somewhere. Okay. But Jovi Beauty got on here and started talking about what this fool is doing. So apparently he was trying to keep his soon-to-be ex-wife from telling the world who he really is. And a judge said, "No, sir." Now, my man is a Libra. He ain't a Neo Libra, or a Nick Cannon Libra, or a Usher Libra. Okay, he ain't none of them. All of them are tripping, because I'm trying to figure out, is Neil trying to compete with Nick Cannon on babies? And then he got the little sister wives up in the house. Got his little harem going on. And allegedly, he's transmitted STDs. Allegedly bumps. And he wants her to be quiet. Is that what he wants? Is that what he thinks is going to happen? I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. Now, my policy is you lose them how you got them. So she's losing them how she got them. But nonetheless, we'll see how he's doing at the end of this, because in my personal opinion, you were already trash after what you did to your first two children's mother. Shouts out to her for marrying a multimillionaire who loves her. She dodged a damn bullet. Didn't even know it. I remember when she was on that other show crying over this man. I know that's the father of your daughters, but he's trash. He's an F-boy. That's who he is. And I'm ashamed that he's a southpaw like myself. I'm ashamed he's a southpaw. So Neil's out here doing what Neil does, being a trash ass pickup. Yeah, that's what he's doing. So we'll see how this goes for you. Can we help you? Did you want to come in here and say something? I'm nowhere near the end, but please come on in. Say hi. Yeah, they can see you. See, there's no backdrop today. Just look at the screen. See? Say hi. All right. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's get on to this YouTube stuff. I ain't said nothing about this trash stuff except on my community wall when I was talking about people on here fighting over cyber cyber pain. Okay. So yeah. Now we're doxing people. And so let me roll back. Let me start at the beginning. So there's a gentleman, I guess. I don't know if L. Nixon was Manosphere at one point or whatever. He's over here in the black sector. And apparently, after, he talked about the fact that he was, separated and going through a divorce at the beginning of this year, there appeared to be this mad dash to try to get with him, allegedly, because I didn't see that, but this is the way it's being portrayed in the YouTube streets. And several ladies were, I guess, talking to him, whatever, cyber dating, or having conversations. We'll just say having conversations with him. And ultimately, in the end, he decided he wants to talk to someone who was from another sector, the B sector. And that's when it became a major issue. Because then we started having, people getting up on panels, cussing people out, fighting over cyber pain. Okay. Because as far as I know, nobody has been intimate with this man. And then we're floating back and forth about the fact that said man is still married and, and allegedly his estranged wife has been floating around the platform too. So y'all see how messy this is getting. Mm-hmm. So tonight or today, he got doxxed. Someone doxxed with some alleged, charges that he pled guilty to. DV charges. And this came from someone who, the homeless homosexual who, far as I know, has had same charges against him, even though they were dropped, doesn't mean he didn't do it. So he got on here and doxed him. And I don't say Candyman's name. We're just going to call him Candyman. While he was promoting his spiritual wife's channel. And, are we accepting spiritual marriages as real marriages around here now? Is that what we're doing? We're accepting spiritual marriages as real marriages around here. I guess so. Because I know no damn way in hell them two still ain't married. You're not really married. Stop calling yourself husband and wife. What the fuck? Like, for real? Boyfriend and girlfriend sounds crazy too. Man, woman, I guess. Man, lady. Something along those lines. But y'all ain't married. Sick of y'all with that mess. So yeah, he doxed L. Nixon. Apparently. So we're going to see how this goes because, this is going to be, even though people have been, I guess, trying to keep this from becoming, folk in the beef sector and black sector, it shouldn't become a beef sector versus black sector, but I feel like that's what people are trying to make it into. And all this stuff is just dumb. Okay? Dumb. We got people, calling people old, and I don't know how to feel about that when the people that you're calling old are younger than me. They're younger than me. Okay? So if they're old women, am I old woman too? When I look younger than all y'all. Let me stop being messy. I mean, like, what? And then people are doing in this body shaming stuff. Like, stop it. I don't even do that stuff. I've never, never done that kind of stuff. Never done that kind of stuff. But we got people on here always talking crap about other people's bodies. About how fat someone is. About what's natural and what's not natural, what they bought, what they didn't buy, all that kind of stuff. And you would swear that everybody on here is a supermodel. Are y'all supermodels that you can get on here and start judging other people's bodies? And I'm offended on the age stuff. Knock it off. Knock it off. Because I'm going to say this again. Some of y'all wish that y'all would look like me when you're almost 60 years old. And I'll be 60 in less than 6 months. Ain't none, my tatas are not down to my damn stomach. Okay? I don't have cellulite all over. I don't have the flabby arm syndrome. Well, maybe a little flabby arm syndrome. maybe I need to do a little bit of get rid of that little bit because we don't want to get that too much. But I'm just saying. I'm busy, doing things like, 55 plus life, and I got more content coming for y'all, because I know my style is not everybody's style, and everybody can't wear what I wear. I know I'm, blessed that I can pull, a whole bunch of different things, pull expensive and cheap stuff together. I can, fit sizes. I don't have to worry about. I understand that. But when I do my fashions, because I'm a woman of a certain age, I'm looking at things that not just I can wear, but somebody who's not my size can wear, who's in the same age range, because I dress age appropriately. And I see a lot of women out here who do not, or wear things that they just shouldn't wear. So yeah, there's certain things that I try to get that I know will look good on someone who's my size, or someone who is, the average size of a woman. Because I know that I am not the average size. Okay? The average woman does not wear a size 8 or 6 on a good day. I know this. But I can't get into a size 4 or size 2 either. The ones that they have walking down the runways. Can't get into those things either. Just like y'all. Because, I might be a little girl, but I had a 10-pound son naturally. No C-section. And you gotta have hips to push out a big-ass baby like that. Yeah, you do. Mhm. So, no, I'll never be able to fit, those designer copies ever either. But because I can sew and because I know, you know, what looks good on me, you know, I can at least kind of give it, you know, suggestions, because I'm sure, like, I'm certainly not dressing like my mom did when she was 60. No, I'm not dressing like my grandmother dressed when she was 60. I'm dressing like DC is going to dress at 60, which is probably going to be the same way I dressed in my 50s. You know, it is what it is. That's what you guys were saying. But yeah, there, we got the cyber romances, and I look, I just don't understand, you know, online relationship situations. I don't get that stuff. I need, real tangible. Yeah, I need it to be real and tangible, offline. And that's, I don't need I wouldn't want to be in a relationship that's an online relationship. It's just so messy. And see, here's, we got stuff coming out that could or could not be, excuse me, could or could not be true about El Nixon. I don't know. Hey, Poetic Cows. I don't know. But Candyman doxed him. And there seemed to be other people, there who took glee in that, I don't know. All I'm gonna say is y'all better watch out, because the person that he is associating himself with is in the B sector. And, people tend to go get people's information around here. So I hope everybody is who they say they are. Hey, everybody who is their authentic selves, on here. You're, not lying, saying you're doing something that you don't do, or that you're living a life that you're not living. Because this is some messy ish. This shouldn't even be on the freaking platform. And everybody seems to just want to jump into the situation. Everybody's jumping into it. Why are all these people jumping in here, windmilling on one side or the other? It's just, we got morality police on here because they're saying, well, he's still married, Yeah, that's true. But all of this seems to be like emotional relationships. There's not any actual physical relationships going on. So that's what I'm not understanding. Why is everybody going on here losing their effing minds? I don't know. Are only the men is the only place that y'all can find men on YouTube? That's concerning. That's concerning. And y'all know my man can't stand me being on social media. He hates this stuff. The only consolation is that I'm monetized. So I'm getting something out of this. But he thinks this is just a bunch of nonsense. and all the mess that people are doing, he thinks it's just crazy. I'd agree on that. It is crazy. Let's see what you guys were saying. Oh, yeah, there's some mess going on with Peach McIntyre, too. There's a bunch of stuff going on. And I'm just, like I said, hope everybody, that's jumping into all of this mess is who they say they are. Everything is what you say it is. I don't say too much on here. I mean, y'all see my son come on here. Yeah, I think y'all might have seen my man a couple of times, but yeah, he don't do this YouTube stuff. And I'm trying to. God, something's in my eye. Just trying to do content. Now, I was doing some observations that we see the people who get all of the views are the ones who are all messed in a whole bunch of mess. Now, I mean, yeah, I could get a whole bunch of views if I had my son on here, let y'all see some of the craziness that goes on with an adult on the autism spectrum, but that would be disrespecting him as a Black man, disrespecting him as an adult with a disability. That would be exploiting his disability. When I'm just here to educate y'all about it and to tell you about positive things within autism, like the young lady yesterday, but also tell you about the realities of it. But trust me, y'all don't want to see a meltdown. Now, I know some of the parents of the younger children, the clear people, some of them are exploiting their children on here. And, they're 100K and more. And, they're making tons of money on here. I don't know how much longer that's going to go for them, though, because YouTube keeps changing stuff. But y'all better find a new way. Drama's only going to sell for so long, in my book. I mean, how many people, are busting into MU's chat now that she's not in there doing her antics. She's still doing a few antics, but not as much as before. Because they were there for the show. They were not there, about real sobriety. I'm still not sure if she is either, but whatever. It's her channel. And right now, it's not causing chaos throughout the sectors. I mean, that's the crazy thing. You have other people on here who have sobriety, and, are walking through their sobriety, but that's not what their channel's about. Like, their life is showing that they're sober. Like Everything XO. I think she just celebrated a sobriety rebirth day last month because I was there. She doesn't have to tell anybody that she's living a sober life. it shows. That would be my advice to MU. A sober life shows. Since that's what you want to show on here. I personally liked it when you did your other content way back in the, when you would just post up like random uploads, just expressing your feelings, But, you're doing what you're doing. It's just a bunch of mess going on. And then, since Nyla lost her channels, everyone's had to comment on that. And, even Sansaray came on here today and said something about it. I'm like, Sansaray, you ain't been live in like a million years. And I don't follow her channel on here. I see her on Instagram more. But, she came on here and started talking madness in regards to her, fake death that was, all over social media, everywhere. They had, the post on Facebook and all this stuff. She came on here and was talking mess. And then she said something that I just thought was crazy. She said, "Hey, Queen of the South." She said that it's better to rent than to buy. Now, I think what she meant was if you're going to buy like units so that, you're making money and, gives you more equity and everything. But that's not what she said. She said it's better to rent than to buy unless you're going to buy the land and build a house on it. Now, there was a time in America when, banks weren't lending money to us. And I don't know a lot of people who can purchase the land outright and then have the money to build a house without a bank being involved. I don't know many people do, So it didn't make a lot of sense to me. Now, I don't know. I mean, I've only been in real estate lending and real estate for over 30 years. Because, I started doing this in my 20s. So, and, I've watched all the cycles with the real estate market. We're in another one right now. Wouldn't buy if I were you right now because interest rates going to be going up for a minute. They're trying to push us into another recession. So, yeah. And people are still losing jobs. Speaking of, Walmart's fixing to let a whole bunch of people go in favor of automation because they want to compete with Amazon. Shouts out to the Lockhart perspective for pushing that out earlier tonight. Yeah, there's other stuff on YouTube besides the drama of people fighting over men who are still married. I understand that he's separated. Don't know if it's legal. Doesn't, they're living separately. However, until you're divorced, you're still married. And it is what it is. Why would you want to bring someone into an adulterous situation? But that's just me speaking as an elder with sense, not out there windmilling for a damn person. Because this whole situation shouldn't even be on YouTube. We shouldn't even know anything about this. We should know nothing about it. But why do we? It appears that, some people have an issue when it's really none of our business. And here's the thing. Let me point this out. We don't know these people. Nobody on here knows each other, okay? Now I know we have people who have gotten married and, met in real life and married off of here. But, until things like that happen, you don't know this person. We're all strangers. So why are people getting upset about some random stranger on the internet who is going through a divorce, who's talking to another random stranger on the internet? Why do we care? Why do we care? Why is this a topic of conversation? Still. It seems like a whole lot of people's feelings are all hurt about a bunch of dumb stuff. Like, if none of you want this man, then why does anybody care? Why do we care? Why do you care if he did whatever he did and you decided to dox him with that information? So, I don't know. Do you think that's going to blow his situation up? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows? Maybe, if this is so-called true, maybe she already knew about all that. But it doesn't even really matter. Because once again, why are people having hours long lives about this stuff with people you don't know? It is so stupid. It is the dumbest stuff ever. Clearly, people are desperate for content because this is the content. Meanwhile, I'm continue doing content. I'll discuss this in a live, but I'm certainly not going to post up a video, and I'm certainly not going to give it hours of my attention. Why? I don't know. Because I have a man offline, and I don't give a damn about some man on YouTube. And I like Elnix, and I think his content's cool and everything, but this is not my dating pool. It's not my dating pool. I don't know why it's everybody else's. I don't know. Like, why the F is YouTube your dating pool? I'm just wondering, And why is everybody windmilling and jumping into this mess? For a click and a view, I guess. Get some subscribers. So is that what I have to do? Act a effing fool up on here? I don't think so. I think, because see, if that's how you get subscribers, you'll also lose those subscribers. They won't stick around for very long. So I'd rather get people who are actually interested in the ish that I'm going to be putting out. And I'm going to be putting out a lot more of the, lifestyle stuff. I'm going to start doing some cooking stuff on here. And I keep telling you I'm going to do some painting. I am. As y'all can see, I've got plenty of room behind me to set up painting where you guys can literally be watching me paint on camera. Yeah. So I've got that. I'm still trying to figure out how I can do a live if I'm doing something like diamond painting, or if I'm, sketching or doing some of my, I know if I got on here and did crocheting, I could do that on here. I could do knitting on here and just be doing the live. But, just trying to incorporate all kinds of stuff into like doing in lives, because I don't have to just sit here and talk to y'all doing a live. I can do some other stuff. But I'm going to get out of here, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm supposed to come back tomorrow. But I'm going to be honest. The reason why I'm doing more of my uploads is because all this mess that's going on in the YouTube streets does not inspire me to come live. It just inspires me to keep working on my damn content. I'm over here trying to build up this freaking TikTok so that I can drive people over to my spoken word channel. So, and trying to get all of this content that I have in my head and I have in my phone and I have in my iPad out so that I can create more. But I think I'm just going to have to break down on the phone tip and just go and get me a new phone. Just get the iPhone 14 Pro with the one tech. Yeah, one tech. One TB. I think that should be enough, because clearly 256 gigabytes is not enough for me. So I need a tech. So I think if I get that one, I should be good then. Yeah, I should be good then. Hey, DOD. Hey, Juju. Yeah. But I'm going to try to be motivated to come on tomorrow evening, because I do like to come on here and just chit chat with you guys, in between getting my content out. But I'm back into my role of getting out my content, and putting content on the Purple Diva Den so I can get it back into the algorithm. And I'm over here trying to figure TikTok the F out. I've already figured out, I can't bring no music on there unless I create it myself. So that's fine. They have different kind of copyright rules. Like the music that I can use on YouTube, which is mainly the YouTube music that I use. No copyright because it's YouTube music. So, and I think they have a library on TikTok too. I got to figure out how that library works. But the music is so effing loud, and I don't know how to turn it down, and it doesn't really go with the flow of my spoken word. It doesn't. So we'll just do it with no music on TikTok. I'm fine with that. It'll just be a pictorial view. But go check out my TikTok channel if you guys have not already. Follow me on TikTok. Same handle, DC the Purple Diva. Go over there, check it out. I think I can do videos up to 10 minutes on TikTok, and I've only done I've done like 3-4 minute videos at the most so far. But I will try to come back on tomorrow. If I don't come on tomorrow, I will put out some content. So one or the other. One or the other, y'all. But I'm glad that StreamYards is acting right tonight, because that was another reason why I wasn't on here for a few days, is because StreamYards was tripping the last time I was on here. But tonight it hasn't been doing all that freezing. I'm gonna just have to pull my freaking green screen from over in the corners, like over in this corner behind the bookcase. Pull that freaking green screen out and just post that sucker up, so that I don't have the issues with the bleeding, because obviously StreamYard wants me to use my green screen, so I'll use my green screen, and then you won't have all this glaring from the light above. But if I don't have a light on, then it's dark in here, and you know, I'm not light skinned. I am a chocolate girl, so I need lights on me. I need lights on me so y'all can see me, so I don't look dark. See, let me just show y'all. If I turn off the light here, you see where we go to? You see where we go to? Y'all see where we go to? But I love my brown skin. I do. And anybody who has a problem with my brown skin, F you. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. All right, you guys. So let me get to my my outro. Let me get it up. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope. But until the next time, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. I'll see y'all. Peace.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.